Hey guys, it's Miki ASMR here, and today I'm going to be reading a Katsuki Bakugo X Depressed listener. This one was requested by someone named It's Jay. They wanted an emo one, but this was the best thing I could find, so hopefully this is a good enough substitute, I guess. And this is a one-shot AU where there are no quirks, and I don't know why I said one-shot AU, that sounds weird. A modern AU where there are no quirks, and this obviously involves depression and mentions of suicide and suicidal thoughts. So if those are triggering topics to you, please click off the video, and without further ado, let's get right on into the video. I'm not sad. I just feel confined in a small space where everyone's back was turned against me. I'm not sad. I'm just paranoid that people I care deeply about might abandon me, forget about me. Oi, you're staring out in space again. I snapped out of my trance and turned to meet Katsuki's confused eyes. Were you even listening to me? He said, hearing the low growl bumbling in his throat. I nodded slowly, looking at the math textbook in front of me. Damn, I suck at school. Then again, I suck in general. I should be thankful that Katsuki was sitting in a library with me and tutoring me, but all I could think about was anywhere else I'd rather be. Then what's the fucking formula? I looked down at the numbers, but they were all just numbers. I shrugged, not feeling like putting in any work. Then the sound of a fist slamming against the table rang in my ear. I looked up to see Katsuki, who was glaring down at me. He thinks you're useless. That can't be helped. Haha, you're dumb. You're a dumb bitch who liked him too. I gulped, and his next move, his voice filled my head with what ifs. I agreed to help you, but that doesn't mean I don't give a shit. Stop wasting my time, YN. He grumbled before packing up his bag and walking away. Look what you did now. He doesn't want you. You wasted his time. Frowning, shaking away the guilt and self-deprivation. What is wrong with me? I quickly packed up my stuff, which was barely anything, before exiting out of the library. Was I too late? He wasn't in sight no matter how far I looked. I sighed, feeling more dejected now. I guess I'll see him tomorrow at school. Time skip. Another D+, YN. Miss Bishop looked down at me, holding the test I just failed in front of me. I looked anywhere else except the empty classroom, and her giving me the test, giving me time to think of an excuse. These after-school meetings became a norm for me, so it wasn't anything new or surprising. I just hated how she looked at me, just like everyone else. She sighed. Should we resort to his tutor? I know the library is open after school. I am going to the library and someone's helping me, I said, looking up. Okay, I hope to see some results, she said, before letting out another sigh. I took the test from her before leaving the classroom. So stupid. See the looks of pity that she gave you? Not that she even cares for a dumb student like you. Ah! I slammed into something hard before tumbling backwards on the floor. Sorry. I mumbled up and looked up to see Katsuki. I just stared at him and he had noticed. And didn't notice his hand held out to me before hearing a grunt. Oh, thanks. I took his hand in mine before he pulled me up with ease. He nodded and looked down at my feet. What was he doing? He bent down and picked up a white piece of paper, which was my shitty test. Shit. I tried to grab it, but he was too fast. I internally facepalmed, seeing his nose crunch after scanning the paper. Failure. Ugh, that stupid voice. Go away. Give it back, Bakugo. I tried reaching for it again, but he pulled further away from me. He finally looked away from the test and looked at me with an unreadable expression. He probably thinks you're a waste of space. I frowned, and then he said, meet me in the library after school. I just stared at him, confused by his words. Why? What do you think? I want to get your crappy test grades up. Katsuki cocked his eyebrow at me, and my heart leaped slightly. Just slightly. He wants to help me. Probably out of pity. Oh, yeah. Probably, but I just nodded and watched him fold my test neatly before stuffing it into his pocket and walking away. I really wanted to go home after school today, to lie in my bed and drift into sleep, which I wish I never woke up from. Today was really not going to be my day. Something compelled me to go, even if the monster inside of my head told me otherwise. Time skip. I felt awkward sitting outside of the library, alone. He was nowhere in sight. Maybe it was too good to be true. Maybe I just spent too much time reading those cliche stories. I'm still amazed by the fact that Katsuki even offered to tutor me, but now that I look at it, it seemed to be a joke. Hey, why don't you go inside and grab me a table? I snapped my head up to see Katsuki with his usual scowl. He actually came. I'm sorry, it's just, I don't care. Let's go, he said before walking into the library. Of course he wouldn't care. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I followed him inside like a puppy and searched for an empty table amongst the filled ones. Katsuki mumbled something under his breath about something under his breath which probably wasn't good and was something along the lines of how I wasted his time. There. My eyes followed Katsuki's finger to where he pointed. We settled for a table in the corner of the library where a small table sat. I sighed and stared at the big math textbook that laid out in front of me once again. Why are you helping me? Crap, I didn't mean to blurt that out, but it was too late. Well, you obviously fucking need it, don't you? He tapped his pencil against the wooden table. I just stayed quiet because it was true. I did need all the help I could get, but that feeling in my stomach didn't go away, that feeling of disappointment. Why were you expecting something more when you knew that you would get let down? After another hour of nonstop agonizing studying, we took a break in awkward silence, filling up the room. I have somewhere to go soon, so I'm gonna pack up. He grunted and stared at his phone. I nodded, not sure of what he saw, but did what I was told. And YN. I helped too because I stared intently at him while waiting for his answer as he tried to grasp his words. I'm a hella nice person, that's why. I snorted at his aggressive answer, but that left me that left me pondering. I'm not dumb. He seemed a little rattled with his answer. Was he planning to say something else? Whatever you say, Bakugo. I found myself smiling. It's an everyday emotion that I had failed to show genuinely for the past year. Look, if you really need my help, I can meet you here every Wednesday. Katsuki mumbled the last part, too fast that I almost couldn't hear what he heard. But I heard. He never fails to surprise me. Great, now you get to embarrass yourself in front of him every Wednesday. I didn't see it like that, though. For once, I disagreed with a voice inside my head. Really? That would be great. I squeaked unintentionally, hoping to sound cool, but I guess I didn't. Okay, just don't waste my time. Katsuki demanded, and I nodded. No promise. I'll see you after school then. I looked up at him as he immediately packed up, getting ready to leave. Huh? Tomorrow. I lost track of time and let the days fly by when I didn't care anymore. Should I keep track again? He looked up at me and said, Tomorrow is Wednesday, dumbass. Oh, alright, tomorrow. Oh, alright. Wait, fuck, I said that again. I exhaled before he walked away. I watched him exit through the library doors, and then finally slumped in my chair, not realizing I had been holding my breath in the whole time. Another small, but genuine smile climbed onto my face. There was going to be a tomorrow. No, it was supposed to be done today. You were supposed to die today. No, I heard the voice in my head, but somehow it seemed quieter than before. I chuckled a little. I'm not sad, because there's going to be tomorrow. A tomorrow with him. The ending was so cute. Wow, okay. That was adorable. Did I already read this? I swear, I might have already read this. No, wait, no, that was a different one. So I was thinking of the suicidal Bakugo listener that I read. I don't know why you guys like to read sad listeners for Bakugo, but you guys apparently like that a lot. If you guys like that, I just woke up, so my voice is kind of like not that good right now, so hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't do that much Bakugo videos because people don't really like them, like, which is kind of a shocker because I see them on like everyone else's channel and that's like the only thing they post, which probably will be why mine aren't popular because there's better ones out there. But this is a hard topic for me. I don't really like to read stuff like this, but luckily I don't get triggered with reading stuff, so that's not a problem for me. But it's really easy for me to voice act those because that's how I actually feel. But anyways, I really should stop talking. And thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you subscribe and tap the notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a video. And also comment down below some other characters you want me to read, and I love doing your guys' requests. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I'll have the story in the description like I always do. If you're still over there in the video, you are the real MVP. Most of the time people like leave, so if you are still here, which probably only like 3 people are, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And goodbye. See you guys in the next video.